It's got to go away. That's not gonna be. Hi guys. Hang on a sec. I'm trying to get some light in here. Drives me crazy with this door. Let's see if that'll help. Probably not. Oh, well, there we go. Hi, everybody. Well, yesterday was a very interesting day. You guys know all about the problems I've been having, and it actually came to a head yesterday, you guys. Taking my son to school again, all of a sudden, boom, it hits me. And I can't figure out what it is. I waited out a little bit. Luckily, it was across the street from my son's school. So I could, I parked and he went to school. He walked the rest of the way to school. Well, all of a sudden, I started getting worse. I called my husband. He came to get me. As soon as he came to get me, oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, it's somewhat warm. It's been cold the last few days. So, anyways, it all came to a head. My husband ended up calling 911 yesterday. I ended up getting a trip to the ER via ambulance. Oh, yeah. And between the hospital and the paramedics, you know those little sticky things they stick on you? You know, like to monitor or whatever, your heart, whatever. Ended up with 17 of them on my body. 17. And for you naysayers that call me saying I'm Crystal and I'm looking for sympathy money and all this other shit, you're always talking about show proof, show proof. Well, guess what, guys? I have the proof right here. Okay? I left 2 at the hospital because they had one on the back of my hand. I had them all over my chest, all over my legs, under my boobs, everywhere. Look at this. 17 of these damn things. Okay? So there's the proof of those. Also, oh, I left my phone in the house. I'll go get it. I took pictures of my room in the emergency room. Okay? Here's my allergy band from the hospital. Here's my, I'm covering my name on this. So, but here's my hospital band. Okay. And because when I got there, one of the reasons they took me was because, thank you, honey. One of the reasons they took me too was because of I was feeling lightheaded, dizzy. I thought I was going to pass out. Okay. Now, whenever I go to the ER or surgeries or whatever, they always put this on me because I'm allergic to medication. I'm allergic to erythromycin, tetracycline, that soap that they want you to use before you get surgery to clean, everything off, make you sterile. I'm allergic to that. Gabapentin. Yes, gabapentin. Okay. And tuna. So I always have this little allergy band on. Okay. But because of the lightheaded and the dizziness yesterday, this was a new one. They put this on me. So that way, when I'd get up to go to the bathroom, they knew to keep an eye on me, that kind of thing. They knew I was in the bathroom and to keep a close ear. So, and here is, let's see if I can do this. I'm covering the name on this as well. Okay. Here is my discharge papers. So, what I'm telling you is truth. It actually happened yesterday. But here's where it gets interesting. Oh, yeah. Remember how I said I do a piss test up against Crystal any fucking day? Well, guess what, guys? They not only did every damn blood test known to man yesterday, they did a urine test too, and it all came back exactly like I said. Nicotine, caffeine, atriptyline, and now I'm on a aspirin a day. Okay? So they did, let's see. Yeah, the only new one they put on me was for aspirin. So they even did a CT scan, guys. Now this is where it gets interesting. Okay. My CT scan, the CAT scan of my head, came back abnormal. And it was a shock. Apparently at some point, they can't pinpoint when this happened. It could have been a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, or even longer. I had a little stroke. That's what my CT scan is showing on the left side of my brain. They don't know when it happened. They don't know how it happened, but it's showing that at some point in my past, I've had a little stroke. Nobody knows what. Nobody knows when or anything. So they wanted to do a MRI on me yesterday. I refuse. I'm claustrophobic. Okay. They offered me medication and I denied the medication. And the only reason I denied, thank you, Rita. The only reason I denied the medication is because of where I had to leave my truck. It's not the best neighborhood. So it's not something you can leave. You should leave a vehicle overnight. And once I took, yes, I am shaking because they don't even know why that. So it's not the best neighborhood to leave a vehicle overnight unattended. Anyways, so they wheel me down. So I thought, okay, I'll just cold turkey it because I've done it before. I've cold turkeyed a CT or an MRI. Yeah. According to the doctors, at some point in the past, I had a small stroke. Didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. So anyways, so I'm like, okay, I'll just cold turkey it, because I've done it before and got through it. Well, they wheel me down there. They put me, they do the normal stuff. My head gets put in this device to where I can't move it whatsoever. I have this thing over my face to, to fully secure me. I had earplugs in. I had these what are those called? The styrofoam things to hold your ear, the earplugs in. Closed my eyes. They rolled me in there. I don't even go in all the way. It's just enough for my head. And I open my eyes. I see this thing in my face. I look down at the opening and I couldn't do it. I had a panic attack. My heart's racing. I'm shaking even more. And at this point, I'm even telling her, hey, get me the hell out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I can't do this. Get me out of here. And she hadn't even started the test yet. So I was there about 8:30, 9 o'clock yesterday morning. Didn't get out until 16:25, which is military time, which is 4:25. So, yeah. It was quite interesting. So what I have to do now is follow up with my ignorant, well, it's not really ignorant, but my primary doctor, who I got a hold of on Wednesday to try to get an appointment, and they have no in-office appointments until the 29th, but I do have an appointment on the 28th of in-office. All this clinic is wanting to offer you are virtual or video appointments. And I'm just like, hello. But here's where it gets even crazier, guys. Okay. Now, since I had that on my left side of my brain, this is not from that. Because the left side of your brain controls the right side of your body. The right side of your brain controls the left side. So, again, I have to get a hold of my doctor and have her go in or go have her order an MRI. And this time I'm going to have to take some medicine to calm me down or even make me sleep. That way we can get through it because there's no way in hell I can go through that again because of being claustrophobic. So, oh yes, let me go grab my phone real quick. because I've got pictures of the actual operating room or the emergency room. Hang on, I'll be right back, guys. You back? Hi, Boober. All right, guys, I'm back. Hang on one sec. Anyway, so it was some craziness yesterday. And when I tell you these things were harder than hell to get off, it was amazing. It was crazy. And they took blood again yesterday. Bud, what are you doing? They took blood again yesterday, and they actually listened to me. They actually listened. But here's where it's even funnier with the MRI. Okay. They ordered the MRI immediately. And because I didn't know if the cages that they put, I knew the plate and the screws were titanium, so I was fine there. I didn't know if my cages were titanium. So what they did, then this is insane. Instead of looking in my chart, because it's all computerized and everything, they actually called over to another town where I had my neck surgery and had them look it up when they could have accessed my chart right away. So, but it was very interesting yesterday, to say the least. And just so you guys, again, for the naysayers that say I'm not to show proof. There you go. There's the education on the CT scan. Let's see where else. So this is my discharge forms, guys. There's all my lab results. And when I say they did every blood test known to man, there you go. And my radiology report. So see, can't say I didn't show it. Can't say it's made up, because it did fucking happen yesterday. So, luckily my son's out of school this week. So I don't have to worry about getting him to school. And there's a picture of them on my arm. There's where, I'll explain this in a minute. There's another one. There's where I had the blood pressure cup on. There's what's on the wall. Hang on, let me turn this one down. That's what one of the walls looks like. There's what the curtain and walking out into the emergency room looks like. And of course, you guys have all seen those already. So, I ain't making this up for you people that think I'm making it up. What? All right, come on, bud. Come here, buddy. Hang on a minute, you guys. Come on, Butters. Hit the garage door. Come on. Stay. All right, bye, babe. Have a great day. All right. See you later. All right. So anyway, so for the naysayers, because some of the comments on some of the awareness pages I've been reading, that I'm just like Crystal and I'm another Crystal and I'm looking for sympathy money and all that shit. I ain't looking for nothing. Okay. I have items if you guys would like to buy them. That's fine and dandy. But my little issue yesterday was not made up. Okay. No matter what, it was not made up. And I probably racked up, thank God I have insurance, but I probably racked up a $20,000 or $30,000 hospital bill. It was insane. And I had the heart monitors everywhere, and it was crazy yesterday. So now I'm on an aspirin a day to prevent another one. And the sooner I get the MRI done, the sooner we'll know more. And they still will never be able to tell me when it occurred. All they know, it was an old small stroke. So also this doctor, I had one doctor in the morning, and then he went home without even coming and telling me he was off. The only way I knew this man was off was I had a second and third doctor come in. The third doctor was the neurologist. And he informed me, that the first doctor left. He went home. And oh, thank you, Lainey. What are you doing? Lainey, basically, I ended up in the emergency room yesterday, spent all day in there. They did a CT on me, and it was determined at some point in the past that I've had a small stroke on the left side of my brain. Anyways, the second doctor, which I didn't really care for him. I didn't care for him. He comes in and tells me, I explained the, cubital tunnel surgery I had and all that. And he informs me that because of my cubital tunnel surgery, I may have to deal with this shaking like this, the tremor, for the rest of my life. And I'm like, the whole point of me having the cubital tunnel surgery was to fix me because my ulnar nerve was pinched under my funny bone. And so I may have it for the rest of my life, because with my orthopedic doctor, I went back in with the shaking started and the pain in my elbow. And he gives me a shot. It goes away for a little bit and then comes right back. And the second doctor said I might have that for the rest of my life. But this did not come from the stroke on my left side. And because, like I said, Lainey, I don't know if you were in here, but the left side of your brain controls the right side of your body. The right side of your brain controls the left side of your body. So watch this if I can do it, is not from that little stroke. I'm going to show you my elbow too. Something is not right with my elbow. So, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. See how there's an indentation right here? Look at this. And my other elbow is not that way. See, right in here. And whenever, I touch this and I, kind of play my hands around it, move it around, I can feel something moving. Anyways, so I was informed that I might have the tremors for the rest of my life. But definitely these tremors were not caused from that stroke. And then, I was talking about my possible hypoglycemia. And the doctor's like, well, yeah, I just looked at your chart and your blood sugar was 84. And that's not hypoglycemia. And it's like, dude, just because my sugar was 84 at the time you took it does not mean it hasn't dropped before, because that's what it's been doing. And then he goes on about how he's on here recently, he's been going on an intermittent fast to where he doesn't eat for 2 or 3 days. And, Then the other day he checked his sugars and it was down to 70. And I guess his father is a retired endocrinologist. And he talked with him about it. And he's like, yeah, that's where I expect it to be. And it's like, dude, that's you, not me. Each person's different. And, that's what I hate about some doctors, you guys. Okay? They need to understand each person is different. Each person is different. Just because something works for you or the next person doesn't mean it's going to work for somebody else. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So right now it's kind of, I have to get a hold of my doctor and this kind of crap. And thank you. But that's just it, Lainey. I mean, other than the lightheadedness and all that, that's it. I never felt anything of a stroke or nothing. And it's crazy. It's just really crazy. So, but, I wouldn't let him sedate me to do the MRI because you can't drive after you've had this medication because you're too drowsy and woozy and all that crap. So if my truck had been here at home, then I wouldn't have had an issue with it. So, yeah, exactly. So that was quite interesting yesterday. But yeah, I'd been there since 8:30 or 9 o'clock yesterday morning and didn't get out till 4:25, or at least that's what this paper's saying. It was quite interesting. And so now it's kind of a wait and see, total wait and see what happens next type of issue. And so it's just crazy, you guys. It's really crazy. Oh yeah, and the other thing too, I got to talking with my nurses, and they know about Scammy, by the way. I talked to them about it yesterday. Told them all about her. And I told them about how she's been reported multiple times. Because we got to talking about, I told them that I have a YouTube channel and that's what I talk about, among other things. And the look on their face was like in shock. I didn't do anything with my hair, but hair blow dry it today. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah, girl, I was there from 8:30, 9 o'clock to about almost 4:30 yesterday. And it was crazy. So, but I know that I'm okay to have MRIs now. The only thing I knew previous with the plate and the screws, I was fine, but I didn't know about the cages because my neck surgeon didn't tell me what type of cages they were. Because he told me the plate was titanium and the 4 screws were, but he didn't tell me about the cages. So they checked and everything was fine. They're like, yeah, everything's fine. We can do it. We just need to know if you've had any tattoos in the last 6 weeks. And I'm like, no, the last one I had was in August. So, and my accountant, you guys, when we went and did our taxes a couple weeks ago, I was telling her about how, last year I took time off from my business because of both surgeries and everything. And she's like, oh, you're like the bionic woman now. It's like pretty much. So guys, I kind of caught one of her lives yesterday too. She was coming down fast when she was crying and, same old bullshit, with her, you guys been doing the same thing for 6-7 years, whatever. And, come up with some new stuff. And I'd seen a video the day before. I think it was the day before. She was talking about, really, buddy? The door's open. You can go outside and you just piss in my garage. Really? Anyways, she's talking about how everybody else is lying, including the district attorney, on the amount she owes. And she just paid a healthy chunk. And it's like, okay, girl, you really think people are going to believe you that the district attorney has the wrong amount that you owe for child support? Seriously. I mean, come on. Get real. But a couple days ago, guys, I did finish a blanket. It's pretty cool. Hang on. I'll get it. Okay. finished it. And I tied it off. I tied it off too. These little ties. My mom has made quilts for years, guys. And what she does is she ties them off, ties the batting off to keep it from, bunching up when it's washed. So I have that one, and I have the matching pillowcases too. That's one of the pillowcases. Ugh. And here's the other one. And the next blankets I make, you guys, are going to be bigger. I just misjudged the thing. The amount of yards I'd need. So I have that set. And the pillowcase and the blanket sets are $45, you guys, with free shipping. So that one is done. And when I talked to my mom the other day, she was telling me to make sure that I tie them off. So I'm in the process of tying it off. Whoa, sorry, bud. I'm sorry. Oh, hang on. Oh, where'd my needle go? Nice, my needle came out. Watch out, butter. Oh, wait, I think it's in my pocket. Anyways, let me make sure. Oh, man, my needle flew. Ow, get your butt down. All right, I'll find it. Anyways, so what I started doing was going through and tying this one off too. And my mom makes gorgeous blankets, you guys. She has done that for years. She has. Totally done that for years. And one of my sons still has his blanket that when she made him when he was 2. Oh, where did that needle? Oh, there it is. I found my needle. Nobody. If I can pick it up now. Give me 1 sec, guys. I can't pick this up. Oh my goodness. Give me a sec. Trying to pick this needle up. Make sure. Okay. What the hell? My fingers don't want to work. Got it. Okay, watch out, Boober. Move, boo. Hey, move. Anyways, so, and the reason they get tied off like that is because that way the batting doesn't bunch up when you wash it. Oh, I know, right? Lainey, I can't wait. So anyways, that's why I haven't been on. I haven't been feeling too hot the last few days. So, but I just wanted to come on and show you, for those naysayers that say I'm making everything up about my medical issues. And I ain't, you guys. Here's the funny thing. With this picture right here, with that particular one, that thing hanging off my hand, my finger, that is a pulse ox. You know those plastic things that they clip on your finger? Well, they have those tape-on ones too, because for those that they can't get a good read on. Well, the reason they couldn't get a good read on it is because of my fingernails. My fingernails were, I guess, because of my fingernails, they wouldn't like read. So they had to do it on the side of my finger. And they started getting a good read on it. And then they turned around and connected some other kind of device. And then I had heart monitor wires hanging down and the whole 9. Oh, yeah, for the MRI machine. Yeah. Well, I thought I could do it because I've done it before. But I don't know what the difference was from yesterday, from before. So I have to call my doctor, or I might just wait till the 28th and then tell her about it and then have her order it and have her order some sedation medication. So, but like I said, if my truck had been in my driveway, then I would have had him, go ahead and give me medicine to mellow me out and get it done. But because of that, where my vehicle was, I said no. The neurologist was kind of pissed that I wouldn't take the medication. And I was asked multiple times by multiple nurses, hey, we can give you something to calm you down. And I'm like, no, ain't going to happen because I have to go pick up my truck. And my husband and I are the only licensed drivers. And we weren't sure if our insurance would tow our vehicle when there was nothing wrong with it. So we didn't know for sure. And so that's why I decided against it. But, here's something else crazy. Okay. When the paramedics were there and they were, testing my blood sugars and listening to my, blood pressure and all that, trying to evaluate me, some weirdo on a bike comes up and starts talking to me. And it's like, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. You'll get, it's a good day. It's a good day. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And the paramedic's like, sir, you need to move. We can't evaluate her and talk with you. So he moves, he goes over and starts talking to my husband. And he's like, are you her husband? Yes. Oh, it'll be okay. I promise it'll be a good day and it'll be all work its way out. And my husband was like, yeah, it will. And then again, the paramedics had to tell the dude to leave. It was crazy yesterday. I'm like, this guy came out of nowhere. Totally came out of nowhere. And I'm just like, it's crazy, So also on this color blanket, I have the pillowcases to match too. So, but yesterday was a very interesting day. And you would think, with me telling them that I might be, that would be, Lainey, that would be funny. Totally funny. But, you would think with me having the possibility of being hypoglycemic, they would want to get food in me, just to keep my sugars level. And so, because when I got there, the paramedics had tested my blood and it was 114. So I had to, probably about 3 hours in, I had to ask for something to drink twice before anybody brought me anything to drink. And I mean, I know the hospitals get busy. Trust me, I know. I saw at least 4 or 5 ambulances come in. And one of the ambulances came in was from the prison. Where I live is one of the state prisons. And they brought in one of the inmates. And I'm, my room where it was, I could see everybody that was being brought in through the ER bay. And this prisoner was brought in on a gurney. 2 cops, 2 sheriff came in with her. And I'm like, whoa, what the hell? And then yesterday, the weather wasn't all that good. Dude, the weather wasn't all that good. The lights were flickering in the hospital. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, crazy. Okay. It was something else yesterday. And, I could hear the nurses at the station, just jibber jabbering. And I'm like, okay. I mean, all in all, my nurses were great. They really were, my doctors, on the other hand, were So, but it was just, I don't know. It was crazy. And then on the way to the hospital, the paramedic was calling into the hospital, let them know I was coming. And it was funny. They're like, yes, this is so-and-so, and I have a 55-year-old young woman, I'm bringing her in, possible hypoglycemic and dizziness, lightheadedness, all of it. And her blood sugar is 114. We should be there in about 4 minutes. And it was something else, but I got a kick out of the fact that he called me a 50-year-old young woman. I thought that was pretty funny. But, I mean, so look, yesterday, obviously, I didn't get a chance to watch her too much. I did watch a little bit in the hospital, but not too much. And I saw that she was withdrawing bad because she was crying and all this other shit. And then apparently she was asking for prayers last night, but wouldn't say why. So it was crazy. It really, really was. So anyways, guys, I'm not going to stay on too much longer. I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm starting to feel a little woozy. So, but I just want to give you an update. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.